Hi, Frogger. How you doing? I just gotta do some DMs real quick. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the milk made it a lot though.
That's perfect.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Oh, welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome Al Ansari, welcome ABI, welcome Frogger. Thanks for logging in at 2 a.m. in the Middle East. All right. How's everybody going? Hope your day is going well. Do I have Amber Heard? Yeah, I got her. Amber Turds. I got Amber Turds. I got Amber Heards. Let's see. My magical book of orders. Closed for now. And we just started. I need to get set up. Larimar bracelets, 35 each. Oh boy, did you guys see my post about the Larimar and Amber chest set? We might just make it happen. Maybe, I'm not sure yet, but interestingly enough, the Larimar and Amber chest set looks like it could be more of a possibility. Any word on Amber supplier? Did he get back to me yet? No, nothing yet. Welcome to the show. Boy, oh boy. Got a bit of a mess on our hands today. Let's see. Brendan Rose, yeah, that's what seems to me to be the tricky part. Now, there's also another thing, because I learned recently that butterscotch Baltic amber ages beautiful and it gets more valuable as it ages. It's a special thing that happens with butterscotch Baltic. So I feel like I should get the chess pieces, the amber chess pieces out of butterscotch Baltic so that they gain value as they age. Anyways, very interesting. Jasmine Jazzy J, insect with see-through abdomens. That sounds very cool. A lot of times insects become see-through in amber. So the fact that it's see-through is not necessarily rare. Like sugar ants. Guys, we have one more blue amber slab that we didn't unbox. We unboxed all of them except for this one. So this is going to be the last unboxing of the blue amber slab. This one will be costing, wow, 100 grams even. This one's $100 even. Last slab of the lot to unbox. I think a lot of you guys were already here. This is Indonesian blue amber. Let's see what we got. Derek, what's up? Welcome to the show. I'll check out that invoice thing as soon as I finish the live feed. Ah, pretty nice. Pretty nice piece. It's decent. I think this definitely has a sister piece. Decently blue. Big blue amber slab for $100 even. Tumbles, yes. I do have Indonesian amber tumbles. Let us go find them. Indo tumbles. All the big ones are gone, so all the rest of the tumbles I have are $5 each. These are just like $5 items. And ABI, I remember blue AAA, I can already tell you that no, I don't. These tumbles are already kind of medium grade. Sorry, but they are not, I don't have any blue AAA tumbles. This one looks really good. Oh, you know what, let me check out the new shipment that I got. That one's pretty, that's a really nice tumble right there. Oscar Polyburn, don't know what that is. No, I do not have it. This is a really nice tumble for $5. This is a large amber tumble for $5 with some really nice character, but it's not AAA blue. It's actually pretty blue. It's a decently blue piece, nothing too crazy, but I like that one. Let me check the new tumbles that we got. Where are those? What have we done with them? Oh, put them in here. That's where they are. Butterfly, Polyburn. No butterflies. I've never actually had a butterfly in amber before. Okay, here's some blue tumbles. Let me get the price on them as I weigh them out. This one's at 15. This is a big one at 15. Let's see, decently blue. And then we'll search for those slabs afterwards. Yeah, we can see the slabs with green stuff afterwards, absolutely. This is Indonesian. Decently blue tumble, it's at $15. Pretty big boy. Next one here is at $16. This one's better. The $16 one's better. This is a good one. Look, it's got good color. ABI, I have Dominican green amber, yes. And there's kind of two types. But short answer, yes. I like this one here. Ooh, very big one coming up. $27. $27 for this big one. Very good blue. I mean, if you want a blue Indonesian amber tumble, this is a good one. Backlit, you can see a lot of character in it. Next one, this one's a bit smaller. This one's at 12. This might be my best colored one yet. And look, when the light hits it, it's blue, but the light that goes through and hits the table is yellow-orange. Can you guys name any other material on Earth that's one color on top and a different color on bottom? That one's at 12, and I think that's all the tumbles right there. Those are all the blue tumbles that I have. Ooh, somebody just wants a very interesting tumble in general. This one's $5. Nice color coming out of this one too. This one's $5. It's not blue, but it's got a really good character. Those are all the blue tumbles I have right now. It's actually got a little blue on it. Nothing too crazy though. And of all the blue tumbles, this one's my favorite. This one has the nicest color. This one's actually the cheapest one too, at $12. I'm gonna put them all back now. So last call for these guys. Melinda takes the 12, very good take. I like this one a lot. Derek Ray takes it, but Melinda got the drop on that one. It's going to you, Melinda. Very good take. Melinda D, shipping is 5, we'll be shipping tomorrow. That one goes to you. Lucinda, the stones we're looking at right here are Indonesian, and we are about to switch over to stones from the Dominican Republic. Oh, this piece of tree bark that actually got a lot of attention online with some of the posts about it. This one's still available, and this one is $27. Gracie, I'm good. Thank you very much. This one's $27. This is a nice slab, not just because it's a beautiful piece of amber, but because it captured tree bark. It has a little bit of the tree bark, the skin of the tree that it was on. It ripped it off with it. You see that pattern, that stuff going up and down there? That's tree bark. That's the pattern that it leaves. And the camera doesn't necessarily do it justice, but it's actually a decently good inclusion. I like this one. So this is Dominican amber slab at... price is 27 grams, $27. It's $1 a gram, and we're gonna take it over here with this guy to our little slabs area, and we have some requests for the kind of amber that turns green when you shine a light on it. Ricky Palmetto, you'll take it? Very good take. That's a beautiful one. And Ricky Palmetto, have you purchased from me before? I'm not sure. If you haven't, I need your email address, so DM it to me right now. And also, if you haven't, every piece comes with an info card, so you don't have to remember. First time? So yeah, Ricky, go to my profile right now, DM me, come back here, let me know that you did it. I'll invoice on PayPal tonight, ship tomorrow, and every piece comes with an info card, so you don't have to remember the details. All right, Ricky, that one's in your cart. Shipping is $5. Shipping is $5 in the States, $25 international. All right, so we had some requests for amber that turns green. Chat, clip this. Here's a little lesson on the colors of amber. We're looking at Dominican amber. All amber starts off as yellow, like this. Clear. The more clear the amber, the less stuff it has inside of it, which is considered pure or higher quality. But if it's darker like this, that means it has more stuff inside of it, like maybe tree bark, dirt, detritus, or whatever. But it turns more green when the light hits it. This one's not the best example, but that's called petrolification, and it does give us some good colors. So this is darker colors, considered more B grade, but it can actually be more beautiful too. So, ooh, very red from behind, very green on top. This is exactly what we were looking for. Darker equals more character. So this one turns very green. It's also very red. I like this one a lot. This one's got a lot of character. Its only detraction is that it's a little dark. It needs backlight or top light to light it up. Price is $21. That's our first petrolified amber. It's called petrolification because the inclusions inside of it have turned to petroleum during the fossilization process. ABI takes this one. Very good take. More with tree bark? I'm pretty sure I do. I'll be searching for a couple of your guys' requests. ABI takes this one. Let me go write it down real quick. ABI, that one's in your cart. And you guys remember to screenshot the pieces you buy when you buy them. It helps you keep organized, helps you keep track of your pieces in case there's any confusion. Next piece. Oh, this one's got some pretty good green too. So you see there's like a lot of stuff inside that's like undescribable. That's detritus, which means just random stuff from the forest floor. Ronanog. I sourced the amber from the amber mines. There's 5. This piece costs $15. There's amber mines in the Dominican Republic. That's this. Mexico, Ukraine, Burma, and Indonesia. And sometimes Colombia and copal. So I just buy it straight from the mines in all those places. This one's at 15. This one has a nice color changing green too. The camera doesn't do this one justice, but if I was to put on my little close-up camera, this one's got good character and I think it's really beautiful. I recommend this one because it's kind of pretty. Let's see, we're looking for tree bark. We're looking for secondary greens. Petrolification. Do I have AAA? Yes. Just pure yellow, that's what that is. They're just pure yellow pieces. Okay, so the difference, chat, clip this. The difference between Dominican amber, like you see here, and Baltic amber, like stuff you see right here, like these, is that Dominican amber is 20 million years old. Baltic amber is 48 million years old. Dominican amber has more insects and is clear and yellow. Baltic amber has fewer insects. It still does, but it's harder, more scratch resistant, and it has different colors. And we can go as deep as you want with that, but there's that's kind of a basic thing. AAA green Dominican. I can kind of look. Usually the green that I'm talking about is kind of associated with more with B grade. This one's 110. That's Jason hand polished that one. Yes, Ryan, we can definitely look at more of those bugs and try and pick out some pretty ones. Oh yeah, Baltic amber has some healing properties, pain-killing properties. It's the only kind with said pain-killing properties. This piece right here, $18. piece right here is 18. This is a really pretty one. Is that an Enhydro? No. There's a lot of bubbles in this one. This one had captured some rain from a rainy day. Oh, Melinda D takes the 18. And then Minty, I see take. This one right here is $1 a gram. This one is, these are all $1 a gram. So it weighs 20, yeah, it weighs 20 grams, $20. I think Angelica takes this one, right? So Angelica, that one's yours. And Minty, no, who was it? Tashella, yeah, these are amber slabs. And then Melinda D takes the 18. This one, Melinda D, this one, right? Ronanog, long story short, I was working in a hospital in Mexico a few years ago. About 7 years ago, I worked in a hospital in Mexico, and it was close to the amber mines. I brought some of those amber home, I sold them, and I just never looked back. Okay, this one goes to Melinda D. Let me go write you down. I got my stuff over here. Dominicans. All right, Melinda D, you got that one in your cart. And Gracie, yes, but you got to be the first one to say take on any piece to get it. And who got this one? I think Minty, I think you got this one, right? Thank you, Ronanog. I appreciate it. Appreciate the questions. Appreciate the participation. $20 for this one. So Minty, I'm pretty sure you got this one, right? Confirm that with me, please. Minty, thank you. Yeah, I'll take that as a confirmation. I think Minty was first. Minty was first, and then Angelica tried to take it, but Minty got the drop. Honey yellow as well, absolutely. Like, this one's pretty honey yellow. I like the feel of this one. I like the look of this one. This one's not bad at all. 17 for this one. Angelica takes this one. This one's 17. Do I see a hint of blue? Nah. This one's at 17. Just a nice pure slab. So this one's one color. See, it's yellow from behind, yellow on top. That's normal. Not all amber does that. Some amber will be one color from behind, another color from on top. Angelica gets this one. Very good take. What was it? 17? 17. All packages shipped tomorrow. And just so you guys know, this is like a liquidation sale on these slabs, because these ones are usually $2.50 a gram when they come in. Ooh, this one, I think this one has some tree bark. This one looks like it might have some inclusions, maybe even a twig. This one's gonna cost 17 as well. This is an interesting one. Let me see. And a twig. This one's gonna cost 17 as well. This is an interesting one. Let me see. First of all, it looks like a little twig right there of something. And it looks like, yeah, this one ripped off tree bark as well, but it's not as defined, but you still can tell if you know what you're looking for. It's all that black stuff right there and over there. You can kind of see the pattern of it. It's a little messier than the other ones. Alansari takes this one. Good take. ABI, this whole thing is liquidation until I finish it, because like I said, these are $2.50 a gram originally, but it's time to liquidate them. So This one is going to... I see Al-Ansari first. It says it's Al-Ansari, then ABI, said no liquidation, then Amier. So this one goes to Al-Ansari. Very good take. And that one is in your cart. I see a small one over here. This guy weighs 11 grams, $11, tiny little guy. Honestly, looks like it has some interesting stuff in it. It's raw on the back. That's the nature of these slabs. They're mostly raw on the back and then polished on one side. And random forest detritus. Maybe you could find something interesting in there. That one's at 11. Look at this little guy. Oh, I think those two straight lines are spiderwebs. $7. I think those two straight lines might be spiderwebs on this one. I might have to go get my magnifying glass. Huh. Angelica takes this one. Actually, that's an interesting one. Let's go get magnifying glass real quick. Huh, I think you got 2 strands of spider webs inside of your piece of amber. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's unusual because they're very straight. It's definitely inside the amber. Nice. Angelica, very nice. And look at where it starts up at the top. You can see it starts off a little thicker and then it like tapers down. Huh, interesting. Angelica, that is going to you for 7. Let's see what other ones. Boy, we're getting a lot of empty bags. I'm gonna dig down. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a small little gem right here. That's a pretty little piece of amber. It's not gonna weigh much. This one's 6. If anybody wants just a nice little piece. $6 for this. Angelica takes this one. That's a nice little piece. Melinda was next. Angelica, you got that? Let's see if I can't find some other small pieces down here. What about you, buddy? Oh, this actually has some sort of plant inclusion. Very clear. I think Frogger just snagged this one. This one's at 9 grams. I think Frogger just snagged this one. This one's at 9 grams. Frogger gets this one. This one's at 9 grams. Let's try and see. I think it looks like a piece of a leaf, like pretty. It almost looks like doesn't it kind of look like a pig's face? Or like a wolf or something, like a pig wolf? I think it's a leaf. Gracie, I'll absolutely be doing some with insects next. It's the rare pig wolf plant. It was 9, right? 9. Caterpillar inclusions? Yes, actually. W. Falk, yes. We have. They are very rare. Caterpillar inclusions are very, very rare. Is that spider webs? No, those are flow lines. Nice flow lines. Let's try and find some interesting ones. Ooh, this one might be spiderwebs. This one's really clear. Interesting. This one, the bear. Who's the go-to person? The bear. Clear. Interesting. This one, the bear. Who's the go-to person? The bear. It would be Jason Lawrence, but I'm not sure I would middleman the deal like that. You probably want to find somebody in your local area. This one's $11, and when we look inside, I think this one actually has some. What is going on in this piece? This one's at $11. Looks like a lot of stuff, a lot of weird. Wait, what is this? Ricky Palmetto takes this one. This is definitely some sort of organic inclusion. Be it like plant, like it could be seeds, or it could be like hairs from a plant. It could be from an animal, but I'm not gonna jump to that yet. Anyway, dendrites, that happens sometimes. Ricky Palmetto, thank you for your first purchase. Ricky Palmetto, the way it works is this. So right now, please go to my profile up here and DM me your email address. Then come back to the live feed, let me know that you did it. After I finish this live, I'll send an invoice to your email, which is through PayPal, and I'll ship tomorrow, and then you'll get it Monday or Tuesday. Wait a second, something's up with this piece. Ricky Palmetto, you might have just got some interesting inclusion. I don't have my full setup because we're here on the ground right now, but it's a beautiful piece. It's got like hair-like structures in it, and a lot of them. Huh, very interesting. Ricky Palmetto, I also sell jeweler's loops for $5, microscopes for $7, or like really big microscopes for like 120. Ricky Palmetto, you got a good piece. And everything comes with the info card, so you don't have to remember all the details. How much was this one? 11. Ricky Palmetto, that one is in your cart. Let me go do that real quick. Let's see, a few more slabs. Don't mind if I do. A pretty basic little slab for $6 if somebody wants one for $6. $6, looks pretty basic. This one looks like it's gonna have a lot of the greens that you were asking for. 2 people were asking for. Oh, and this one's gonna be $20. Oh, that's got a beautiful secondary green to it. Almost kind of bluish. It's kind of blue-green. Blue indicates forest fire smoke. I like this piece. It's a nice solid slab. Thank you, Ricky Palmetto. 2 orders. Wait, what do you mean, Ricky? 2 orders? I thought you just got 1 piece. Did you get 2? Or did you buy on the website as well? Amier takes this one. Amier, interesting piece. Something's... So it's got a lot of like detritus and stuff. You can see there's a lot going on in this piece, but when you hit it, it's got some colors. 27 earlier. Oh, I must have written 2 separate tickets. Okay, thank you, Ricky. Roger that. Amier, This one's going to you for how much was it? 20. Yeah. Let me go put this in your cart. Oh yeah, Ricky, I got both your pieces here. Dominican slab. 20. Yeah, that piece is in your cart. Hello, Buddha Boo. Here's a different kind. This is hand polished all the way around, and this is $2 a gram. So this piece is a bit of a step up from the ones I'm showing you. It's from a different lot, and as you can see, it's like a bit stepped up. But there's large organic matter, what looks to be like a tattered leaf. This one's actually quite interesting. This one's at 70. And this is hand polished from the Dominican Republic. What's up, Yvonne? And look, this has plant inclusions, but they're very tattered. You can tell the leaf was very dry or whatever it was. Christy Pocus, parasites and bacteria. Two of my favorite words. What do you mean, though? Oh, Moritz, you asked a question I didn't see. Moritz, yes, I have some on the way. I think I got a scorpion. Yeah, this piece is 70, and this is hand polished all the way around. It's a different, this one's a little bit better than most of the slabs here, but that's a really nice piece if somebody's looking for a better one. Very clear, and you can see the inclusions like super nicely. It even like casts shadows throughout the piece, which is highly unusual. You guys see how it like casts shadows and it splits the beams? Also, tardigrades have been found in amber, and they are usually associated with being in detritus or moss or lichens. Morris, awesome. Oh, Christy, you got a microscope for Christmas. That's really cool. All right, last few pieces. Oh, this one looks like it has some like random clear inclusions. Somebody might like this one. It's not, these are unidentified inclusions. Alansari, I restock my Mexican red every time that I get the chance to. When my guy in Mexico finds some, or he finds some in the mines, or he finds some in his town, he'll show me. But it's not always available. Mexican reds is a very low supply. This one's $12. I like this one. I think somebody might like this one if you're just looking for like an entry-level piece. This has see those inclusions? That's basically just dirt, but it's ancient dirt from the forest. And it's quite clear. It's got a little bit of greens on it too. So I recommend this piece just in general beauty, you know, nothing too crazy, but amber always holds a lot of surprises. You might be able to find something in there. And then Rudabus is the garden quartz of amber. Wait, is garden quartz, that's like the garden variety, right? Like the normal kind. All right, I think that's going to be it for slabs right now. That one's interesting, but it's kind of like the last one. Nobody wanted the last one, so I think that's probably about it for now. Very big. Snail, I do believe I have some snails from Myanmar, which coincides perfectly with the next section that we were going to do, $175 insects. Wait, what is garden quartz? Somebody tell me what garden quartz is because I'm not a quartz guy. Cameron Clapper. We have wasps, yeah. Wasps are one of our more frequent insects in amber. And one of my favorites too. Okay, so we're gonna schmosey over to 4 ABH, some clear red ones. 4 ABH, yes. And I have quite a few small ones, and I have these museum grade ones right here. Moritz, yes, I will give you a heads up when it arrives. I will try. Sometimes I forget. My to-do list is too long. Because, I'm gonna do it because I told you I would, but normally I don't give people heads up when pieces arrive because I don't want to forget and then not be a man of my word. But I know you're looking for one more, so we're gonna write this down. Cameron Clapper, no, they don't taste. If you were to like actually eat one of these, which you shouldn't, it would taste like clay. We're gonna do some expensive insects because I'm gonna do the $200 right now because Ryan Mousecops, you were asking for 90 to 175s. We got some 200s here, and I'm looking for. I have one of these snails. I have a snail in amber because somebody was asking for a snail. Here's a Hold on. List. Okay, so snail and other 175ers, and then Mexican red. That's our to-do list right now. Okay, so I should probably set up my light board. Unpaids? No, we did unpaids. We flushed them out yesterday. No more unpaids. Okay, so these pieces are 200 each. We're gonna look through until we find our snail piece. Big unusual species fly. Millipede. Really nice termite, but we are looking for our snail piece. Another millipede, a centipede, Cameron, the termite closer. Yeah, I can take it out of the bag too. Stephen B, this is my $200 insect lot. These are all very good, larger insects in amber. And this is all from Burma, so these insects are from the time of the dinosaurs. Cretaceous insects. This one has a spider and a swarm of other insects. Oh, there's a tick and a spider. This one has a spider and a swarm of other insects. Oh, there's a tick and a spider. This one's got really good. Minty takes this one. Minty, very good take. This little piece, this would actually make a really good pendant too. If you were into pendants, get it? Look at that, that would be a pendant right there. My God, Minty, this one's going to you. ABI, all of these pieces I'm showing right now are 200 each. So let me write you down, Minty. Very good take. Minty, did you take a screenshot or did you want a screenshot of that one? If you do, let me know. Burmese. Spider, tick, swarm. You guys, good etiquette is to take a screenshot of a piece when you purchase it so that you have it. Minty, here's a screenshot for you. There you go. Wow, there's at least 3 full body mosquitoes in this one. 5. And a tick and a spider. And there's even more to explore. This one will definitely hold some surprises for you, Minty. Enjoy. It's a beautiful one. All right, back to our search for the snail. Cockroach, I don't like that one. I overpaid for this one. Cockroaches are common in amber, not my favorite. Here's a wasp. Somebody was asking about a wasp. Here is a museum grade wasp. Very big and clear museum grade wasp. Oh my goodness, look, you guys gotta see this one. This is a millipede and this one looks really clear. Oh my gosh. Cameron Clapper, okay, yeah, I got that wasp and I have other ones. I definitely have less expensive ones too. Wasps, we get a decent amount of them. They're more of a common species. Whoa. Whoa. That is a really good millipede. Wow, that is very, very clear. You can see all the details. That is museum grade preservation. Wow. And this little guy right in front of him. That is a really good millipede. Let's see with a little light on it. Goodness. That's a beautiful insect in amber. My God, that thing is, that's perfect preservation, you guys. That is what we consider perfect preservation. Chat clip this. Yeah, it actually has more insects. Usually I go over them so fast that I see the big ones and you guys find the small ones. We gotta microscope this. This one's at $200. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's a beautiful piece. No doubt about it. Ooh, this one says possible Chimero-arachnid. This is interesting. This is a Chimero-arachnid is a very extinct species, like very extinct, in the sense that they have tails. Have you guys ever seen a spider with a tail? They do not exist on Earth anymore. Is this it? Could this be? Is that a tail? Chimero-arachnid, yeah, an extinct species that was somewhere halfway between a spider and a scorpion. It was a spider with a whip tail. It always depends on how clear the amber is. Not every piece of amber is perfectly clear. That part, it almost does look like it could be a tail, but it's hard to say. The preservation is like a little bit medium. Let's see. If it is, if we see a tail on this, be forewarned, I'm going to claim it for myself. No, I think I see spinnerets. I don't think that's a tail coming out. I think that's like an optical illusion. I don't think that we have a tail on our hands. I think we have a regular spider. Because their tails were actually much longer too. They were quite long, almost exaggeratedly long tails. I don't think that is. What is this though? Unidentified, okay. Whoa, you won't believe what I just found in my 200 box. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a really good Myanmar amber Enhydro. Enhydros are super rare from Myanmar. That's a moving bubble of air and water from 100 million years ago. Wow. That's a really good one too. This one's available. Dang, that's a good one. If anybody's been waiting for a good Enhydro, this is a freaking good one. That's got way better movement too than most. Because you see how it moves around really irregularly? It makes it very easy to see. That's a banger. That's a good one. That one is available. Yeah, Gracie wanted an Enhydro. What would the water taste like? I don't know. Dinosaur pee. This could be a manipulator roach, I think. Or a stonefly. Buy it and try it. Let's see. All right, I just opened up my $300 insects and amber because I don't think the snail is, we don't have it in the 200s, or we don't have one for 200, shall I say. So we're switching gears to $300 pieces. Now, now you're gonna see a step up, all right? These are $300 each. 2 big spiders. Ooh. No way, Moritz. Have you actually tasted a Baltic Amber Enhydro? These pieces are $300 each. That is a very clear beetle. Accidentally, Moritz, can you tell us the story on how that happened? Whole swarm of stuff. Another very clear beetle with its jaws out. That's an amazing piece. This one is a feather. This one is a feather. This is an interesting one. Stonefly larva. Very big larva. That's a very unusual and very rare species right there. That's a stonefly larva. I can take that one out if you guys want to see it closer. Ooh, dang, look at that. 2 very big ones and a bunch of little guys in here. That's an amazing piece. Got any mammals trapped? Yes, one of them, actually. Here's another feather. That's a nice feather. Any of these, I can open up more if you guys want to see. We're looking for the snail, though. Oh! This one's very interesting. Can you guys see that? This is a pine leaf, a very big pine leaf. That I'm sure you can imagine how a pine leaf could get stuck in amber. It would just have fallen off the tree from above and landed down in some amber. That's a nice one. So Moritz, was there a moment where you just said, okay. Oh, here, this one got placed in the 300 box, but it's actually 175. This one got misplaced. This is a nice wasp for 175. I can open it up. I can open it up if whoever was asking for wasps wants to see. Another pine leaf. There it is. There it is. A-grade sea snail. Ooh, pretty good. Let's see. All right, here's our snail. This is a sea snail. It's got like the more spirally type of shape to it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Like a seashell. That's amazing. And a little fly right next to it as well. You know, Burmese amber was made by a forest that went all the way up to the coast. So certain deposits have coastal inclusions in them, including coastal snails, or like sometimes marine mammals. Like, and that's true for Burmese amber and Dominican amber can both have inclusions of animals that were coastal, and it's kind of a big deal because you could in some cases have like a shrimp or like a sea snail, like or it could be freshwater as well. It's not. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but the forests were sometimes in brackish water, which is when there's like a freshwater source and I do mean marine animals, yes. There's a freshwater source that meets the saltwater source, like a bay or something like that. And then the brackish water could have like marine species in it, and the amber could have fallen into the water. So that's like a thing about Myanmar amber. Do you have shrimp? No, I don't have any shrimp, but I believe they've been found before. And it seems that's our only snail at the moment. That's our only snail at the moment, so we have found our snail. The XL piece with the beetle, absolutely. Yeah, one shrimp can easily go for 10K. So first of all, it's a very big piece. As you can see, I can hold it in my hand. It's 4 fingers tall. Thank you for the follow, Old Ongwater. Nice. Very clear jaws. Let's see how crispy it is when we hit him with the light. Hell ant. We've had a hell ant before, but we don't have one at the moment. This one's at 300. Do you guys want to see our $700 mammal in amber? It's like a foot and an abdomen of what's probably a gecko. Amber Collector, you know we keep our prices low on the live feed. We are slowly updating our website with some more museum grade, some more expensive pieces. But, you know, right now on the live feed. I always keep it proportional to what I paid for you guys. A lot of people in the gem and mineral world or the amber world will up their prices exorbitantly for certain pieces, which they're free to do, all the more power to them, but I don't do that. I always have prices according to what I paid for it. So if I paid more for a piece, it costs more. If I paid less, and it's like, if it's a really good piece that I got for cheap, it still stays cheap. You can see the feather. Pingu, the baby T-Rex just sold. The baby T-Rex just sold. We had a baby T-Rex in amber, and it has sold. All right, chat, clip this. ABI, the most expensive piece I have is this double feather. Most expensive piece at the moment. This is 2 feathers from the time of the dinosaurs, 2,400. And I can show that piece more closely in a second. All right, chat, clip this. Let me say it one more time, because I got to say chat, clip this before I start my segment. Oh, what is that over there? Almost looks like a mantis in the back. All right, chat, clip this. This right here is what looks to be like a baby gecko in amber. And if you look closely, you can see his hands with almost what looks like an opposable thumb. This one's at 700. I keep my prices low for you guys. On the international market, a piece like this could easily go for thousands. So we have his abdomen and his 2 back legs. You can clearly see his fingers, and his body gets cut off right there at the edge of the amber. But you see that gray part? That's where the inclusion, that's where the body got cut off. So you can actually touch the ancient fossil right there. It's like you can still touch the ancient gecko. I thought geckos were the ones with the more opposable looking thumbs. Thank you for joining, Christy. Have a good family time. And that's that one at 700. We can always come back and check it out more if you want. Okay, so that's it for the 300s. That is the only mammal I have if you don't count feathers. Oh, somebody wanted to see the feather again. We actually have a few feathers. So here's the feather that you saw. Here's another one. They're 300 each. Three feathers. Alan, sorry, yeah, Mexican reds are next on the list. We did the snail, we're doing the 175 or more pieces. Mexican reds are next. The difference of the 2,400 one, you guys will see the difference. So let's see if I can show it while it's still in the case. First, look at this feather. You see the quality on that? The preservation level on this is absolutely the best. Museum grade. I don't even have the words to describe how freaking beautiful the preservation is on this piece. There we go. Look at that. This piece is 2,400. Whoo! And then the rest of these, they have feathers and they are beautiful, but you'll see they're not the same level as that one. These are 300 each. Hold on, TikTok's giving me like a little puzzle to do. Verification. All right, so here's feather number 1 for 300. About half a feather right there. Feather number 2. And all these are 300 or best offer. I will take OBO on these pieces. Feather number 2. Ooh, this one's got a little bit more detail to it. This one's a little fuller. Oh, and this one also has what looks to be like dust coming off of it, or it could be pollen. The Bear BRB. These are 300 or best offer on these ones. This one actually I like to microscope this one. This one looks good on the microscope. And we always like to search the feathers up close under the microscope for mites, parasitic animals of any type that might have been living with them. That will always make a piece much more valuable. Robert Zaker, take feather 2. This one right here, right? This one's beautiful. Look at all this. It's either dust or pollen, or probably just dust coming off of the feather. Captured beautifully. Robert Zaker, this one's going to you. I believe this is your first purchase with me, right? So I need your email address. Derek Ray, there is one more feather that I have to show. And then over here, yes, okay, thank you, Robert. Yeah, you know the spiel, right? Beautiful take. Everything comes with the info card, shipping tomorrow. There's a little red glow around these things. These might be coprolite. These might be coprolite, but there's a little red glow, and that's caused by oxygen or oxidation in the piece, and that's always a sign of authenticity too. Just in case you're wondering. Anything that's glowing red inside of the amber is because of oxygen inside of the amber, and that color is unfakeable, unmistakable. Boom, look at that. That is a beauty. Robert Zaker, this piece is going to you. And then I'm going to show the third feather in just a second. That one is in your cart. Third feather, last available feather in the office. Another beautiful one. Right here, Burmese amber, 100 million years old. $300 for this one. $300. I see a ghost insect right here. What is this? That was something. That insect was, that was definitely the corpse or the carcass of an insect. Something here. Ah. I'm getting Pseudoscorpion vibes from this one. Let's see if this was the corpse of a Pseudoscorpion. This might have been like a spider's lair. A lot of times when you see many dead insects. Oh, it is a Pseudoscorpion. Oh, no way. That's a super rare species. Whoa. Wow. Pretty well intact too. Derek Ray takes it. This one's going to you. Wow, a Pseudoscorpion. We just found that. Derek Ray, very good take. A feather and a Pseudoscorpion in one piece of amber is quite the combo. Wow, let's see if we can find anything else. Okay, so this was the other ghost insect in here. That thing was long dead. Very nice take. Look at those feathers. Immaculate. Oh, you see that little black dot right there? That could be a mite. Could be a parasitic mite. You see a lot of scientific articles about the parasites on bird feathers. Oh man, look at that. Gorgeous. Wow. I want to see that Pseudoscorpion one more time. Very nice piece. Derek Ray, this one's going to you. No, Derek, I have your email, so you don't need to resend it. I'll invoice you and I'll message you about that one. Robert Zaker, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up?
Just a quick question. Did you like the pilot?
Yeah, I did. Why is it not warm?
It's just not hot. But it's okay. We'll deal with it later.
Okay, yeah, we'll check it out later. Love you too. Did you find the Enhydro owner? Yes, I did. ABI, yes, I did. The Enhydro owner went to his rightful place. And may I show you this one? This one I think is really special. This one's at 300 as well. It's just really telling me it wants to be shown on the live feed. Two very big spiders in this one. That is crazy. This piece really pops out at you. This piece almost feels like the spider's crawling on you. Minty takes this one. This is an excellent piece. Oh, and I see a little something here. Let's microscope this guy. This piece, like, I don't know, in real life, it feels like you're holding the spiders, like it almost arachnophobia. This guy looks like he has big pedipalps, which are like kind of like their jaws. Let's see if we can find something interesting in here. Minty takes this one. Very good piece. Very big pedipalps. I wonder what species this guy is. Ooh. And you can see his eyes very clearly. Wow. Look at his little beady eyes. And his cone head. What a beauty. Big pedipalps. You see those? The pedipalps are like those, they look like arms coming out of his face. They use those to snatch up the insects and just shove them straight into their jaws. Unreal. That's a really good one. Minty, congratulations. Very good take. And then here's the other spider. Looks like the same species. I wonder if it was a male and female. They could have been mating. Ooh, and then I think there was... We could look through our little book and try and ID this species. Oh, look at how close to danger this guy was. No way. Look at, dude, he's flirting with danger. Could he have been the prey? Could he have been in the spiderweb? But I don't see any spiderwebs attached to him. So I don't think he was caught. But he was right next to the spider. Oh, maybe this spider was bringing this as for dinner in a movie for this guy, for her. Okay, I think this is the male spider. He was bringing dinner for her, and then date night went bad. And they both got trapped forever. Look, there's a little pebble. Oh, pebble, or it could be an egg sac, but I think it's a pebble. Netflix and kill. That's a good one. I've definitely never heard that before. Wow. This piece really does something for me. I like this piece a lot. Minty, I think you're going to like this one too. Netflix and kill. Did you get a screenshot? Do I have an evil villain laugh? I just like that. That's fine. MG, your profile picture looks like the good guy of a superhero movie. With the sunset behind you, big old smile, sunglasses. That's your go by day look, right? Minty, you're welcome. Very, very good take. All right, so I think that's it for our expensive insects right now, and we're going to be going to Mexican amber. Alansari, are you still here? Yeah, but MG, you know what that means? If you're the hero and I'm the villain, that means we're going to have to fight someday. Alansari, Mexican red amber. MG battle, TikTok battle, surf battle, skate battle, soccer battle, baseball battle, straight cage fight, bare knuckle, fist fight, who knows? Superhero battle. What's your superpower? My superpower is the ability to trap people and things in amber. All right, so known for Mr. Redbog. Mr. Redbog. Mr. Redbog. Okay, so mostly for MG, you just joined a live feed. You're like, okay, now I have an arch nemesis. Mexican red amber. Chat, clip this. Mexican red amber is amber that was fossilized at the very top of the amber deposit. And this, I'm gonna start over. Chat, clip this. Mexican red amber is amber that was fossilized at the very top of the deposit. And as it started off yellow, it turned red due to oxidation. And that makes this beautiful red color, 100% natural, made by nature from a tree. And it's literally the cream of the crop because it's only the very top of the amber deposit. Look at that light coming through on my finger. Red amber is less than 1% of all amber found in Mexico, and Mexican red amber, in my humble opinion, is the best color of red amber. That piece is $25. This piece before it's $25. I'm gonna lay out some $25 pieces for you. Most of these are like fit for jewelry. And what you want is that you want one that's like red enough that it's a beautiful red, but still see-through and translucent. Alan, sorry, I do have a lighter color. See, like this one's a little lighter. Excuse me. Red amber, does it react to UV light? Very good question because it has a weakened UV reaction. Red amber reacts a lot less than yellow amber. For example, like this. This is yellow amber with a yellow reaction, and the red is much less because the oxidation, having altered the amber a little bit, reduced its UV reaction. So these are small, like cabs. So cabs is the shape that's like for jewelry. And then I have tumbles too. The cabs are 25 each. Tumbles are a little cheaper. And in case somebody wants, we also have museum grade giant pieces. This is the biggest, best red amber I have in the office right now. And it's at $10 a gram. Which you don't want to know how much this one costs. You don't want to know. I have this one, the second best one. This one right here. That is a beautiful, just beautiful piece. This one's at 190. Do you want to know how much the other one is? This one's 19 grams, 190. You don't want to know, but I'm going to tell you. 58 grams, $580. This one's 580. And ABH, I'll find lighter colors for you. 580 for that one. That is, I can't replace that one even if I wanted to, just so you know. You know, if I was to go to my supplier and say, hey, do you have another one of these? It's like, no, it doesn't exist in all of Mexico until they find the next one. This one's a little bit lighter color cab. What's that, $5? A little smaller than those. These are like, well, I have this one here. This one's interesting. You know, this one, you might like this one. It's a little bit lighter colored. And this one has insects in it as well. Red amber doesn't usually have insects. It's actually quite a lucky piece. This one's at 120. Amberman. That is a solid villain name. What's that saying? Like, you either die a hero or live to see yourself, live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Mwahaha. I have gone from selling amber to robbing banks using amber. Red bog. You mean red bug? This one's at 120. This one is a lighter color. As you can see, it's wine colored, which is not totally red. Wine colored is like halfway red. It means the oxidation process only happened very lightly on this piece, which is very nice. Half yellow, half red. Alan, sorry, the red bog. What do you mean by bog? Because, I mean, a bog to me is like a swamp. Amberman encases superheroes in amber. Dude, I got an idea. Pause real quick. Please create an image for me. It's an image that's going to be titled Amberman, who encases superheroes in amber. The idea is that he's a supervillain, and he was once an amber dealer, but he found a piece of amber that gave him superpowers, and now he can encase people in amber, thus fossilizing his villains forever and using that for evil. Please make an image and ask me for any clarifications of that image before you make it. All right. I know this piece is darker. This piece is really dark, but if you put a flashlight behind it, it's really rich. It's SU1. I paid $20 a month for ChatGPT. ABI, take number 2. This beautiful piece. This one's going to you, ABI. Very good color. Look at that. That's perfect. SU1, why do you ask? Is there multiple tiers? Mr. G, when are we making a comic book? Dude, like today. ABI, I'm doing the comic book right now. ABI, of course you can take a screenshot. CB Bugs, nice username. This is Red Mexican Amber. Yes, the kind of amber that can capture insects. Okay, so ABI. That one's in your cart. Thank you very much. I do have some other kinds of red amber, yes. MG, I have tons of Baltic amber already. All right, so let's see. Let's make our image, you guys. Let's make our image. I want it to look like comic book art for the visual style. Number 2, for the appearance of Amberman, he should have amber armor. Yes. He should have glowing amber eyes. Yes. He should hold a fossilized relic, and I want it to look like Dr. Hammond's cane from Jurassic Park, which is the cane made of dinosaur spines and then a piece of amber on top. His vibe is almost like evil scientist vibe. Superhero victims. We should show him actively encasing a superhero in amber. It'll be a generic, but see if you can make that superhero encased in amber have the name of MG, the 2 letters MG. Scene setting. Where is this happening? a museum-like lair with glowing amber prison pods, and color palette retro sci-fi. Go ahead and make the image. Don't worry, I got my charger right here. Oh, ABI, the $5 discount. Yes, absolutely. MG, you're honored. I know, you just jump in this live and all of a sudden you're like a central character in our live feed. I hope you like it. Enjoy. All right, I'm looking for lighter color pieces of red amber. Here's a much lighter colored one. This one just has a touch of red to it. Setting a prehistoric forest with a setting sun. I mean, that sounds cool, but I already gave the go to chat. This one's just got a tinge of red on it. This one's at 20. Dude, ChatGPT for the win. Oh, it's coming out good. Oh, it's coming out so good. No way. You guys are going to love this image. That's a lighter one. This just has a tinge of red. That means it just got a little oxidation. That's all. You see that little red right there? So if I hit it with a UV light, you'll see that it's less UV reactive where you see the red. So watch this. You see that? Where the red is, it's less UV reactive. No way. MG, you're going to love this. Oh, you guys. Too good. Look at this. MG, you're done, dude. You're done for. I captured you. Dude, that is so sick. No way. How can I incorporate this? Is it saving? I don't even know if it's saving. Hi Jason, what's up? All right, I'm brainstorming right now. I have a brainstorm going on. I need you guys' help with ideas. How can I incorporate this into my live feeds? Like, buy a piece of amber and we'll make a comic book of you and amber, or like join my live and I'll trap your username in amber or something like that. Drop ideas in the chat. And Minty says she'll paint it. Minty's a painter. Jules, to answer your question, yes, if you buy anything tonight, it automatically adds to your cart that ships tomorrow for no extra shipping fee. 4 ABH. Take 4. Which one was that? Because they're kind of scattered. 4 ABH. Clarify which one you want, please. I'm gonna do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Six. All right. This one's going to you. That's a cabochon, perfect for jewelry. So if you make this one into like a, that's perfect color for jewelry. Look at that. If you had a pendant that color, imagine if you had a pendant that color. For ABH, this one's going to you. I don't think you have a cart open already, do you, for ABH? I think this is your first purchase for this shipment. We will be shipping tomorrow. Ship with Al Ansari? All right, everybody's going with Al Ansari. Mexican red cab, 25. I love it. For ABH, yeah, I have a UV flashlight. This one I sell for $17. This one right here is $17. It's the perfect nanometers for amber, 365 wavelength. $17. Anybody can claim this if they want. Just say take flashlight, and this is the perfect flashlight for amber. Look at this one, has more UV reaction because it's more yellow. The red ones have less. Oh, $17 for this. Create your own villain when you purchase over $50 worth of amber. But see, every villain is a hero in their own eyes, you know? This is, I'm just fighting for a better world for her. But MG has a different philosophy. 4ABH takes that. His ex is a Jurassic Park employee that stole all the amber. I want all the amber back where it belongs, in a museum. Dude, that's such a good image. Amber Man versus Enhydro, bro. Dude, okay. All right, we're sidetracking for a second. Let's make another image with all of the same styles, except for this one is going to be called Amber Man versus Enhydro, bro. Using what you know about Enhydros. In amber and crystals. Make a superhero that is about Enhydros. I'm thinking maybe a solid superhero with bubbles inside of him. And make this one in an outdoor setting, possibly a prehistoric forest. Ask me for any clarification before you make the image. MG, hey, if I see you, it's on site. His body should be transparent like quartz. I want the Enhydro bubbles inside of him to be visible and moving, like trapped water in a crystal. No direction on distinct facial features, costume, or color scheme. You can decide that. For number 2 vibe, Enhydro bro is more like a fast, agile type like Spider-Man. For 3, he should, for his powers, yes to all of those powers. To 4, I want them mid-fight. I want Amber Man to be attacking. And for 5, put a logo on his body, that a lettering that says EB. Go ahead and make the image. All right, back to work. Downtown Copenhagen. All right. Let's see. Flights to Copenhagen. All right. When? Oh, that's August 16th. That's too late. No way. Wait. Round trip, one way. tomorrow. Just kidding. Lots of side quests today on stream. That's true. Do you guys still want to see red amber? You guys want to see more red amber? Excuse me. Normal flashlights. ABI, no. I will be getting some of these soon. This is the ultimate amber flashlight because it has regular and UV light. But I don't have any available right now. Yellow, please? Jason, what do you mean yellow? Like, you want like just regular yellow amber? The image only takes like a few minutes to make. It's already halfway done. Yee. Jason says yee. Yee, like Philly. Worder. All right, let's find, there's a box that I was looking at before that I haven't opened up in a while. Let's do a sale on AAA Dominican amber, which this means very, very yellow pieces. So if you guys just want a pure piece of amber that's gonna be really nice on your mantelpiece or on your shelf or whatever, just some really nice yellow amber. Normally it's at $3 a gram. We're gonna do a little liquidation sale at $2 a gram. So these guys are gonna be $2 a gram. Check them out. Yellow amber. All amber starts off yellow. And then the more pure and clean it is inside, the more like A grade it's considered. So that being said, look at this piece. This is very, very good. Especially you can see no cracks. We don't want cracks in our AAA amber. So this is a nice piece at $2 a gram. This one's gonna be costing us $44. And I can take them out of the bag if you want. They're just, ooh, this one's a little thinner. This one's not gonna be too expensive at all. This one's at 18. That one's at 18. SU1, A grade yellow amber. MG, I buy most of it polished, but I do polish some myself. Stopped creating image. What a teaser. Please finish making the image. Dominican amber, SU1. Kerba, his daughter, he trapped in amber to save her during a hero fight. Oh! I trapped my own daughter in amber to save her life. Amber lens glasses. Oh. Boom! Enhydro, bro. Dude, I should make a comic book series. And it's gonna feature like all you guys. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the ham and cane from Jurassic Park, which, by the way, is right there. Enhydro. That's the evolution. Enhydro, bro, is Enhydro. I could go on. Let's check out these pieces outside of the bags because they are quite nice. Look at how nice of a piece of amber that is. Pitch this to Marvel. Look at how nice of a piece of amber that is. That's just pure yellow amber. One of my favorite amber tests that you can only do on a live stream is to put it up to the camera and see how well you can see through it. So that's very, very pure. It's very translucent. This one's at 44. This next one's at 34, right here. This is a big cab, by the way. This one's flat on the back. This one was at 18, I believe. This one's nice. This is just a really pretty little A-grade piece of amber. I think you guys will like this one. Almost kind of greenish. Frogger takes this one. Very good take. Oh, Frogger, very nice. Beautiful piece. Frogger, this one's going to you. Darling, you're so fine. I got a wild idea that I gotta ask ChatGPT right now. Dominican A grade. Side quest today. Any requests, drop them in the chat. If you guys are happy making comic books, drop that in the chat as well. This next image, I wanted to pick Amberman in solace, alone, looking thoughtful in his own lair, which is going to resemble an amber museum. And he's going to be contemplating something that makes him sad from his past. In fact, he has a daughter who he encased in amber to save her life, and he needs to find the cure of a disease before he can take her out of the amber in order to save her life. So he's looking at his daughter in amber, and ask me for any clarifications first. This has gone too far. This is too much fun. Appearance of daughter. Let's see. Appearance of daughter, she should be a teenager. Any specific clothing style? No. Amber pod design. Make her more natural and rugged like raw amber chunks, because I like those in images. They look good. Mood and lighting. The first option, the scene should have warm, glowing amber tones mixed with cold shadows to emphasize his sadness. For number 4, he should be touching the amber pod, and tears, yes, subtle emotional cues. Sadness, but hope. He's hopeful that he can find the cure. Background details, there should be other pieces of amber